Hello guys, how are you? Today I want to talk about how I recreate the soundtrack from the game Prey. Pretty cool game, pretty good soundtrack, and I enjoy a lot, and I think I did a good job, so I want to share with you guys, so you can make a great retro music for video games. The name of the track is Everything Is Going to Be Okay, and you can listen this on the YouTube. So let's go. So this is pretty it, and from now I will explain kind of everything how I make it. So if you want to recreate this by your own, I think it will be possible. So first of all, I will speak about drums, the processing of the drums, what samples I was using, and yeah, let's go. So I want to talk about first about kick, and kick is composed by two elements. The first element is a kick body, what I make in the Sonic Academy plugin Kick 2, and the second is kick click, what is like top of the kick. So let's see how it sounds at first. Like a lot of bass inside, and actually, without this plugins, only with Sonic Academy plugin, it will sound not so bassy, like not bassy at all. This dispenser makes the tone, makes the most important harmonics to the kick, so you can hear the bass, and also air bass makes pretty good job, like makes this more harmonics in the bass, and to the end the compressor what bring everything to the up, like more composed, makes the sound more composed, more solid. So like this without compressor, with compressor, and yeah, it is. And if you need the preset, I use TR909. So you can find it. For the click, I use some like cymatic kicks, but without low, and only the top of the kick. So let's see how it sounds. very dirty and very dirty. And if I put everything down, this will be very not strong, very soft. Okay, not too soft, not too soft, but you get my point. So what I was trying to make here, with first I make the tone with first equalizer, then I make more harmonics with dispenser, then I put more saturation to the sound, and put more transients to the sound, and then one more EQing, because I was feeling like something missing, and the top was too much. So for me it was like missing 200 Hz. And then glue compressor for makes this everything up to sounds more full of the sound, like everything what we done. I want this to be really clear in the mix, so I put the compressor without compressor, with compressor. And yeah, about kick, it is pretty everything about the kick. Then I want to show how I make the snare. It's pretty long processing as well here, and it looks like it was like 2 snares, but in the reality it's only 1 snare, so don't watch to the MIDI. It's wrong, totally wrong. And yeah, this is how it sounds. Like also very strong snare. There's a lot of processing. EQ, what cuts, a lot of stuff I make in the year, so actually I don't remember what is this, but I remember what is this. I want more. I was trying to put more high end, like in 440 Hertz is just human can't hear it, but it's give you more energy in the up anyway. Like without this, with this, it's give you more energy in the high end slightly. Also in the 10 Hertz I put more yeah, top high, and the dispenser with the tone, other dispenser with the tone, and glue compressor for make it more solid, air bass what makes more bass, and yeah, other EQ, because I'm not something what I didn't like so much in the sound. So if we put this everything out, it will sound pretty weak and short, I guess. Let's try how it sounds. Okay, pretty different. Let's put again. Yeah, more bass inside, more solidness. So this is how it sounds with kick. Yeah, I like it. And then it's not a drum, but it's in the drum session, like the clock in the original. You can hear the clock. Sorry, I can't put the original. You have to listen to this by your own, because I don't know how YouTube works. So maybe YouTube will block my video or something. So the clock sound, I just download this sample from the internet and arrange by my own, and it sounds like this. It's pretty cool atmospheric sound. I like this a lot. And yeah, a lot of processing inside, as this we don't need. And if we put off this processing, it's become pretty, wait, it's become pretty different. And with processing, so like as well, and the first EQ creates the tones, and chorus for make this more wide, ping pong for make it go left right, some 2 and 5 boost, volume, auto pan for make this more go left right, pitch for make this more dark, and then compressor for make this more solid and readable in the mix. So yeah, this kind of everything what is about drum. Actually the song is not about drums, it's about everything else. let's see how I make the basses, and let's hear the basses at first. Oh, sorry, it's connect to other channel. We will talk about this later. Yeah, actually it's like two basses here, but let's talk about this. So the first bass, I want to speak about sub bass because it's like more like the like bass of the track, so like the solidness of the track. And I make this very easily. I used serum. You see, like no processing, nothing, everything in the box and the serum. So I put like more stereo feeling to this, and cut with the low filter 24, like in 131, and then it just go boo 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 in the low, and it's everything what I want from this sound. So we can move now. Also, I got like bass meat, what give me like this crunchiness, more like sand sound. Let's say this like this, breeze sound. Yeah, and I use a preset from the Diva. It's analog synth, what I kind of use in every part of this track. It's like becomes a heart of this soundtrack. And I use this preset, and it's pretty cutoffy, like the high end is everything close, and I cut 100 Hz because we have sub bass what have this roll of 100 Hz below, and yeah, nothing special, and some saturation what give more like harmonics in the 500 Hz, I think, like yeah, from 100 to 800, something like this. Without this it will be sound little different. So it gives this kind of brightness what this track need. And actually we got other bass what I put in the extra synths, but very important. It gives a pulse to the track. If you hear the original soundtrack, you can hear the pulse, which is very important for this track. Also, I think for the idea of the game, like it's kind of storytelling. And yeah, let's hear it. So, and here is change. It's just a pulse, it's nothing more. And also it's like a queuing and some limiting, so it's like more compressed. And yeah, nothing special, just an saw wave and sub of sinus form with yeah, very fast envelope to the cutoff filter and some distortion, so it have some harmonics, so it's come out, it can boost the mix, like you can hear it in the mix like this. But not too much, because it can become just only pulse track, and it's not what you want. So yeah, kind of everything is about this sound. And we done with basses. Let's see what's the next. Next I want to tell you about brass. In this track kind of everything is brass. Like I don't know if in original how he make it. Maybe he used analog synths, but I used the emulation of an analog synths, which is Diva. Very nice synths. Like I'm enjoying it a lot. And yeah, I want to show you how I make this kind of horns. So in my case, it's everything about layering. I got the chords, what is in the song, and I layer them until I don't get the tone, until I don't get the atmosphere, until I don't get the idea of the this original soundtrack. So let's hear with the first brass what we got here. Yeah, we got just two divas who work to us, and they are like panning to the left and right, and I believe there are kind of little different settings to them, and yeah, also different presets. Okay, and the first just a lot of EQing because something you don't like, something you like, and try to boost more 500 Hertz and like more low cut high end, and just boost this with the compressor. Then to the left I use the brass long, different preset and different settings of the EQing, and the same then use a compressor. And yeah, if you need I can show you the preset inside of the diva. I also believe I changed something inside like cutoff or ADSR, but yeah, do it by your own if you need to copy or learn. And it's not so difficult, and you will learn a lot if you just play with the settings. As it sounds pretty different. And these two horns go to the group, which go to the return track of the Ableton, where I got a lot of like reverberation and some spread stereo imager, so it's become more wide. And yeah, cut a lot of low end because you don't want reverb to be in the sub bass of the sound or its bass, because it will destroy the sound. So let's go to the next one. From the like second part of the song begin more like full body brass, like what give like the go with the kick and the bass, and then give like this like more strong impression of the song. And yeah, it sounds like this. And in the beginning was like this. Like you can see, like this one give you the most important overtone, tone, just the strongness of the track. Also diva, and also panning. Also is going to the group, which will routing, but we will speak about routing later. And yeah, it's pretty same, just preset, a lot of settings of EQing, some saturation because I was feeling something is missing, EQing, oh, and some chorus, what give us more like a wide feeling of the synth. Like this chorus of Tal is impressive, very nice. And some glue compressor. Actually I don't see is that do nothing in this case. Maybe it's just limiting our track. Let's see. Yeah, kind of limiting. I was anyway, this track is fully clipping, so doesn't matter. A second one, I believe the presets are the presets are the same. Okay, so the same preset but with kind of different settings, you can see. So something is changed and it's become more stereo filled, because if you don't change sound but put the pan, it's will sound not so stereo, because the difference in the one of the channels left or right give you impression of different sound of the stereo feeling. So this is it. Let's go to the next one. And oh, I don't remember what is this. It's yeah, other mid layers soft brass, what give like more tone to everything, and also go to the reverberation. Oh, so if you can see, I will come back to other brass full body, is without reverberation of the return tracks, because we need the body, we need something to be like in the first plan of the picture, not behind everything, like more lead kind of stuff. And this is like more background stuff, I believe. Yeah, and it's give like the impression of more like hugeness, and also it's go to return track. And yeah, kind of the same. We got the diva with the preset, with some settings of ADSR, chorus, plays, the same stuff, EQing, glue compressor, EQing, and some saturation. Yeah, as always in the mid. And yeah, I think we can move on. I don't want this to be in the group. Did a mistake. So yeah, we got the second brass, which not a diva anymore. It's kind of different kind of sounding sound, more soft to me, and not least, it's very nice sounding synthesizer. And yeah, let's hear it. So much softer and not least cooler. And we got just a lot of EQing, and I believe I did the sound by my own. No, okay, it's preset from here, but nothing difficult. And then we got the second is yeah, the same left right panning, and yeah, the same preset, but with different different imposing of the EQing. So yeah, I think we can move in to the next. And then we got the other brass, which is just like mid-tone of the brasses. And yeah, I just cut the high notes of the chord and put one octave down, and we got like solid brass basses. And as always preset, and always preset, but different this time. This one, if you need to watch. And nothing, I didn't put reverb because I want this to be more in the first plan of the song, like in the face. And then we got the most strong tones of this tune. Like I put the guitars. I didn't hear in the original guitars, but I was thinking like I need this for more in the face tone. So let's hear it. Like it's guitar and other diva, and it sounds really solid, I guess. Okay. Yeah, and for the guitar I use Electricity, I believe. Yeah, I use a preset of Electricity, guitar rig preset of Hot Soul Rig, some phaser, because not phaser, sorry, it's flanger, which give us like to the sound what is I believe is really strong in the original tune, and I like it a lot. And some EQing, and because without EQing it will destroy the sound, destroy the tune. Too strong, we don't want so much strongness inside. And then we got very strong diva preset, what I show you. And yeah, saturation, EQing, chorus for make this more wide, flanger, EQing, and compressor for make this more solid. And sounds like this. And it's, yeah, and we done with brasses, and I want to give you listen how it sounds all together. Let's see. And of course all this stuff is compressing, but we will speak about it a little later. And let's move on. The video starts to be pretty long. Okay. And then we got ARPs, which I like a lot in the original tunes. They sounds really cosmical. And first to me sounds kind of like ARP flute. And it's the same stuff. I take the preset and I play with the settings, put some volume, EQing, pan, auto pan, so it's go like left, right, some saturation, what give harmonics to all full sound, some reverb, some boost in the 1K, so it's become more solistical instrument. But then I cut in the 2K, so it's not so bright, and then for some reason I cut everything. So okay, don't ask me what is going on. And we got the compressor and some simple delay. But this simple delay is not so simple. The simple delay is kind of interesting. We got this percentage of moving this delayness things in the time, so it's give more this cosmical feeling. Let's hear to the sound. So you can hear it's kind of moving. Without it's not so interesting. And yeah, and it is. It's all what about the sound. And then we get actually this is not was in the original song, but I was thinking this can be cool in the strong part of the song, in this part. This sound. Yeah, it's give more solistical power to the song, and I boost 1K, so it's give more, you know, like in the face, let's say like this. And yeah, use a preset, other ping pong, but we got other no, yeah, we got delay, but I delay the delay and put out pan. Why not? Interesting stuff going on. And some stars shooting, because in the original soundtrack I hear some like brightness, like I don't know, cosmical stuff, because if you don't play the Prey, there's everything about space horror stuff, and yeah, it's some plays to the stars in this song. And let's listen to this. Oh, it moves so hard because of auto pan. Gives this nice feeling of the stereo. And yeah, it's Omnisphere. I remember I did this preset, like this chain of stuff long time ago, and I like this a lot. And I cut a lot of low end. I put some this is like most important stuff to this effect, to this instrument, the delay. Like these settings of delay are most important for gives this feeling of to the sound. Without this, it will sound like this, which is not bad, but not like this, which is like more you know, cosmical, more space. And then we got EQs, and we got out pan, what is like just crazy. Use this. Just gives this nice feeling. And then EQing, some boosting, some cutting, what I'm doing here, and some glue compressor to don't give you this to the face too much, I guess. Yeah, it's just compressed because it's compressed. And yeah, this is what I want to say about ARPs. And then we move to the extra synths, which are nice. They give the pulse to the track, and I want to show you them. Like it's just chords with a lot of distortion in them, like the mouse style, or just like I don't know, like simple plaques with German filtered, some voices in very yeah, pretty fast enveloping, and yeah, this is kind of the settings, and the important stuff inside is this delay, what give like the feeling of tempo of the ta 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 feeling, and let's hear it without it, like no ta 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 ta, but we want ta 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 ta, so yeah, and we got it. And yeah, some reverb, some EQing, some more EQing, some more EQing, and let's move on. And we got this, what I already showed you. It was the bass. Yes. And yeah, this what about extra synths, what give you the pulse of the track, which very important in this track, I feel. And then I want to speak about the synths what are in the end, like it's like some lead and some arp. They are pretty nice. And it's just long lead. Oh, close the settings, please. From Tal. I like the synthesizer. Sounds so soft and so analogy. You don't have to buy Moog 37, which costs like 1,500 euros or something. So, and yeah, you got the synth with these settings, which presets, I believe, and I got yeah, EQing, reverb. And this chorus is very important in the sound. If you put this out, it's not built so wide, but we want more wide. So then we have delay, little EQing, the high frequencies, which is very disturbing in the sound, and some glue compressor for some reasons. Yeah, it just makes us more compressed. And please close the settings. And yeah, we got the ARP, which I make. No, I don't make by myself. Okay, still the preset of something. A lot of chorus, so it's wide. A lot of EQing, phase, so it's more wide and moving around. The auto pan, so it's moving. Edge delay, so it's moving. And compression, and it is, yeah, pretty everything. And yeah, this what about the instruments inside of this soundtrack. And we got I want to talk about routing inside of the track, how I make this work, because in the end of the track you got this part when everything is disappears and come out and then disappear, which I like a lot, but it's not very easy if you put like filter to every channel. It's like you make like eternity to do this work, and it's kind of like a hard job and not very official. And yeah, let's see what I did. So I create 3 buses, like one for brasses, and which like has like this filter, and the other filter what's move here in the end. So everything going here, and this brass go to the compress bus, which is not compressed but sidechain by sidechain what I decide will be, and it's just like synthesizer MIDI, like from zero. I make this this longer than this because I make this synth because at this point I can control the sound. and the rate of longness of the compression. So yeah, everything going to the bus C, kind of everything, if you hear. Nice clipping, give more distortion, I guess. And then we get bus B, which is bus for basses. It's just make more strong with some harmonics from max bass, if you can see some limitations, so it's more strong. And of course we got the filter in the end, which like puts this more or less. Oh, nothing happened. So it's go down, 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 and it just disappears at this point. And here is no basses, only brass working on. And yeah, it's pretty everything what I want to talk about this recreation. I want to tell it's not my soundtrack. You have to be careful, it's not mine. I just recreate the stuff because I like to learn in this way. And yeah, what I want to tell, if you got very shitty computer, don't put too much divas, because diva just kill your CPU. Or if you put every time, try to freeze them, because you don't want your CPU to die. So just freeze track, and your CPU will be thankful to you. And yeah, thank you for listening, thank you for watching. I hope this video was useful to you. And if you like this kind of content, please subscribe, like, and show to your friends, to your mom, to your grandmother, to your children, to your girlfriend. And yeah, I will put a lot of videos from now. So see you next time.